welcome back to my channel. This is just a quick update on the current book that I'm reading, because right now I'm only reading one, and that is Days of Distraction. I think I'm like 2/3, maybe 3/4 of the way through it, and so I'm almost done. I did have to renew my hold on it in Libby because I was not going to finish in time, and thankfully there was nobody waiting, so I was able to do that. So it is Monday, September 5th, so I don't have to work today. It is a federal holiday, and I was able to, I had a really nice morning, and then this afternoon I'm able to just play a little bit of my video games that I have not had a chance to play in a very, very long time, and so kind of get to relax a little bit, and then pretty soon we will be throwing on some stuff on the grill to have some dinner. So it's pretty gloomy out today, but it's not nearly so hot. So I'm very happy about that. It has just been brutal here lately. So yeah, grilling in nearly 100-degree heat, not my idea of fun. But yeah, I'm at the point in the book where the main character is about to go visit her father. So it is near the end of the book. And I kind of feel the same way that I did in my last vlog, where I appreciate the writing style. I really like the voice and the point of view. I am still just sort of struggling to get through it, especially because of that writing style. But I am still liking it. So far it's somewhere between a 3 and a 4 star. And then I did pick up 3 new audiobooks. They had a bundle deal on Audible for 3 credits. It was like under $40 or something, I think. So I snagged that because I had 3 books, very, very specific books with a very, very specific narrator in mind, that I desperately wanted. And so I was like, okay, I'm taking the 3 credit deal. I got my audiobooks, and I will probably be dedicating videos specifically to those books when I get to them, which is why I'm not going to say right now what they are. I do have another audiobook checked out it's from the same author that wrote Salvation of a Saint. It's the first book in the series, and I think it's called The Devotion of Suspect X. So I'm trying to get through Days of Distraction before I start the next audiobook, just because Days of Distraction is taking me so long. But we'll see. We will see. I'm very excited about this next book. I do like mysteries, and so I did like Salvation of a Saint, so I'm hoping that this one will be just as good. I've heard on some of the reviews that Salvation of a Saint was a little bit better than the first one, but you know, I think mysteries are very subjective. It depends on how much of a brain twister it is for each person. So I am looking forward to reading this next one, and when I get around to it, I will give you guys an update. See you soon. I just finished my August wrap-up. I tested out a new microphone, so I'm very excited. I really, really hope it works well. Now I need to start figuring out how to work with audio directly. I don't know if the app that I have for my video processing will be kind of what I'm looking for. My uncle, who's a voiceover actor, suggested Audacity, but I don't have a computer. So I don't know, we'll see. I'm planning on getting a laptop maybe sometime next year, but for now I'm gonna do the best I can, and I just hope that I don't have to re-record the entire video because the microphone either did not work or was terrible. So this video will be going up after my August wrap-up though, so you'll know by now, I guess. Then this is past me having anxiety, and the tail you're seeing is Link. Honey, look around. Look at the good baby. There's a good baby. Mwah. 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 No? Okay. Anyway, so, yeah, that's all I've got for now. I am halfway through the Devotion of Suspect X, I think, which was the first book in the series from Salvation of a Saint that I read. I'm liking it so far. It's currently the only book that I am reading because I finished Days of Distraction. And I think I'm going to be picking up another book off my bookshelf. I don't know what that is yet, but as soon as I figure it out, I will let you know. All right. Bye.
Damages. It's such a creative use of the wall merge mechanic, but then Stowblind realizes this and throws the shield away. It can now be damaged from the front, but now it attacks faster and performs huge spin attacks. Enough hits will start the final phase. Stowblind's head starts floating around the room,
office. It is 5:15 in the afternoon. I'm on my way to my work office. My home office is the one that you see, where I film most of my video segments. I'm going up there because we are going back into the office soon. For 2.5 years, really since the start of the pandemic, I've primarily, almost exclusively worked from home. And we are now being told we have to go back in. For now, it'll be on a rotation basis with the rest of my team. So hopefully most of the time I will be working from home. Because I am very nervous about going back into an office environment with a lot of people, a lot of not wearing masks even when there's a mask mandate. And currently in my office there is a mask mandate. My county has been having an increase in COVID cases again, and so there's a mask mandate in place. From what I've seen, from what I've heard from my friends who still work in the office and other departments, people don't actually wear their masks appropriately. So that makes me nervous. I've never had COVID, and I'm less concerned for myself than I am for the people around me. I don't want to risk getting my parents sick. I have some very dear friends who are severely immune compromised, like organ transplant list compromised. And so it's extremely important for me to keep them healthy, because I feel like I need to be ready at a moment's notice to help them. And that means mitigating my exposures. So I'm nervous. I'm anxious. I knew that this was a possibility. So, I've tried to mentally prepare and keep my anxiety under control as best I can. So when it came down that, we're gonna have to go back in on a rotation, I wasn't shocked. And I'm trying to have a good attitude about it. So right now I'm going up to take care of some of our workspace. When the pandemic hit and we kind of got sent home, our workspaces, our designated cubicles were sort of rearranged and taken over by people who were going to be in the office but still wanted to have some physical distancing. And so my desk doesn't exist anymore, really. So I've been kind of trying to find a little hobo spot for my team, which, since we'll be on a rotation basis, we're going to be what we call a hoteling station, meaning it will have keyboard, mice, monitors, and a laptop docking station. So you just bring your laptop, plug in, you've got your workstation. So I'm trying to find a good spot for that for everybody. Part of what I have to do today is get one of my team's laptops configured. So I'm going to be spending some time this afternoon on my own actual hours, my off time, trying to get prepared. My first week in the office is next week. It is now Thursday. And I'm struggling, guys. I'm struggling. I'm so nervous. I'm trying not to be. I'm trying to not let my anxiety rage out of control so I don't get another intervention from my family and friends telling me that I need to go have my anxiety diagnosed and checked and dealt with. So I got that going for me. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. I will probably not be shooting any video at my office. I do work healthcare adjacent, and so aside from just not a good idea to necessarily record your 9-to-5 workspace, there's a lot of HIPAA compliance, a lot of PHI, a lot of PII information that just not worth risking for a little bit of B-roll footage. So instead you get me driving and rambling as I drive into the sun to my office at almost 5:30 p.m. hoping Devotion of Suspect X tonight or tomorrow, actually. I think I've got 4.5 hours left, which won't take me the full 4.5 hours because I don't listen to it at 1x speed. I can't. I now understand why so many people listening to audiobooks listen to it at high speeds. And I just assumed it was to get through as many books as possible so that they could have a number of, a ton of books to talk about in their wrap-ups. And maybe that's some of it for some people. But man, what it really is that audiobook narrators read heckin' slow. They're so slow. Like, I just can't listen to it that slow. So, anyway, that's all. That's my update. And when I have more on my book updates, I will let you guys know. Okay, guys. So I just finished The Devotion of Suspect X by Keigo Higashino. Oh, I don't even... I'm reeling. I am reeling from this book. I have not been hit by a surprise ending that was well done, in my opinion. It's been a while. It was a good book all the way through, and I'm like trying to follow the threads of everything, and the things that just don't quite seem to fit, even though like who the murderer is, and you think a lot of what's going on, and you're just like every time you're like there's something a little off about this because you don't know every single detail. And I thought I had a good handle on it. And then the ending, the way it plays out towards the end, and you're just like, oh no. Really? No. Okay. You know what? Okay. And then the end, and it's just like, bam, bam. Like, it just hits you back to back to back with just revelations that you didn't see coming. I was walking around, and I had it in my my earbuds, and I was walking around getting a couple of things done, and I literally stopped in my tracks and just stared when the first punch came. And then I thought I was going to cry. It was so good. It was so good. I honestly don't know how anybody reading Salvation of a Saint would say it was objectively or significantly better than The Devotion of Suspect X. Like, if this is her first book in this series, like, I can see why she became wildly popular. This is an incredible book. So well written. I really liked the characters. I really liked how different every single person was who ended up making part of this puzzle. Oh my gosh, it was so good. And now the second book, Salvation of a Saint, which I accidentally read first, it was good. It was an execution of and an explanation of like the perfect crime. And I thought it was very, very well done. But it didn't, for me, have the emotional impact that this one did. This one hit me. It punched me in the gut so hard. And there was a line in the book that when I heard this line, again, I literally stopped in my tracks and just stared. And I was like, I want that on my wall. Let me see if I can remember it correctly for you. It was, sometimes all you have to do is exist to be someone's savior. I'm misquoting it a little bit, I know I am, but that was the basic idea, is your mere existence, all one has to do is exist to be somebody's savior. I just melted at that line. I just melted. Oh my gosh. Okay, 4 stars. Absolutely love this book. I am going to be looking for how many books are in the series. Please tell me this is a prolific series, because now I'm hooked and I really like it. I like her writing style. I'm tolerating the narrator, who was the same narrator for both books, and I just want more. I just want more. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's my update. I have not. Now this is the last book that I had like actively going. I have got to pick new books to read. I need books. I need more books in my life. So that's it. When I figure stuff out, when I find stuff to read, I'll let you know. Okay. Bye. Okay, you guys, I'm doing it. I'm starting the Three Musketeers. Look at this chunk. It's huge, and I am so excited. But also, let's see if I can get to one. Look at these gorgeous illustrations. Come on now. So yeah, it's my next book. So just a quick update. First of all, ignore my hair. I just woke up from a nap and I'm about to go to the grocery store, so yeah, I'm half asleep still and my hair's a mess, and that's fine because I don't care. But I did pick 3 new books. My last clip you saw, I've started now, The Three Musketeers by Alexandre Dumas. I am reading The Gradual on Kindle, which is like a weird time travel thing. Sorry, I'm getting in my car. And then my audiobook. Sorry, somebody's like totally rushing up on me. Is shoot, what did I pick for my audiobook? As Sigourney Weaver says in Galaxy Quest.
Hello?
Hold, please.
Oh my gosh, that's right. Neil Gaiman's The Ocean at the End of the Lane. So I have a physical book, an ebook, and an audiobook. And once I get into them, I will give you my impressions. Are you okay? Oh, sweetie. You okay? Yeah.